Hello. Hi. How are you? Welcome to the show. How's it going? Tell us where you're watching from. You can chat to us there in the YouTube chat. Just type your little message and we'll see it. It'll come up on screen just like this. Nope. It'll be there. Trust me. If there's a longer message, it'll come up on screen like right here. It'll be really impressive. There we go. Yes. Look at me. I'm doing it. I feel like Vanna White. Ooh, look at me. Yes. Amber said she's from her mom's womb, and that's honestly, I love it. And like I said in the YouTube chat, wombs these days aren't what they used to be when I was a child. They've got Wi-Fi now, which is just very impressive. Mike is from Glendale, California. I'm glad he made the distinction because I think there's a Glendale in Arizona, and I'm sure it's 139 degrees over in Arizona. It is very hot. I mean, it's already hot in Los Angeles. Hi, all. Mike and Andrew here. Well, hello. You are the same Mike from Glendale, California, I think. So, hello again. Wombs these days are, yes, this is the thing that I said. And I just said it in person, too. Wombs these days are nothing like the wombs we had back when I was a fetus. Because, like I said, they have Wi Fi because Amber is chatting from a womb, apparently. Specifically, the left uterine lining. So, like I said, chat to us down in the YouTube chat. If you're watching from your phone, you might have to minimize the video in order to chat from to us, but it'll be fine. It'll be cool. You'll see your message pop up on screen, like I said, right over here. Yeah, look at me. That's so cool. Liz Estrada, kids these days, literally. Yes. So, where y'all watching from? Mike said he's from Glendale. Amber's from the womb. I remember back when I was a babe, being pulled from the uterus only costed a spanking. Now they charge them to be held. Yeah, ain't that like America? Everything costs money. Living costs money. Dying costs money. If you want to stay dead, it costs money with funerals and burials and everything else. Where's all my men in the chat? Shout out below. #men for the mag. Ugh. The magistrate is just, how do I describe the magistrate? Except dick. Just a dick. Just likes to hear himself talk. I swear, it's a lot. And you'll meet him a little later. Watching from the future down in Australia. Ooh, that's cool. So let's see. What's today in Los Angeles time? Today's Thursday. So is it Friday down in Australia? How is Friday? Is there anything I should be worried about? Please tell us, Paris. Type it in the chat. We must know. Paris, how does this end? Exactly. See, I hope it ends well. I hope it ends with us making a change and, starting something important, because there has been a lot going on. I don't know if you heard about Bill Cosby, that whole thing. Hey girl, I'm running late. Kenny's got me a bit indisposed at the moment. Oh, Maureen. She's so silly. Her and her man. They're cute. They're a nerdy kind of cute, which I appreciate. I feel like I too am very nerdy. The magistrate. Ew. Like I said, the way to describe the magistrate is just dick. Don't you have something better to do with that mouth than this? Yes, drinking water. It's always important to stay hydrated, right? What are y'all drinking? Type in the chat. I hope it's something hydrating. Stay hydrated. It's very hot. Busy shift tonight. See you at the barbecue next weekend, Lizzie. Let me know what Lampedo and I should bring. Should probably bring white rice and room temperature water. Or maybe a little colder than room temperature, because like I said, it's hot. This would be a lot more interesting if you maybe take off that top and stop talking. I swear to God. And he's got a wife. Like, what are you doing talking to me like this? I swear, just gross. A trash fire. Just a mess. An absolute mess. The magistrate is more suspicious than a nun doing squats in a cucumber field. Amber is very witty, and I'm learning that about her with the show. It's very witty. It's very funny. I enjoy it. I approve. I love these things. I never drank my water. Bill Cosby. Yeah, man. That whole thing is, he's getting out on a technicality, which freaking sucks, but it's just like, come on, man. He's guilty as shit. We all know that. Bill Cosby is wrongly accused and he's a true patriot. I swear to God. See, a mess. What I've learned from Bill Cosby BS is that a woman shaving her head is worse than a man drugging, raping multiple women. Free Britney. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Everybody keeps saying free Britney, and the universe said the best I can do is free Bill Cosby. And we said, that is, no. Nobody ever said anything about Bill Cosby. It's a lot. I've had prostate exams more exciting than this. Well, you're in for a treat, magistrate, because I think I have a recording of one of his, his rants, his raves. You like your prostate touch? We're learning a lot about different cast members. Amber's very witty. The magistrate likes his prostate touch. It's interchangeable. Prostate, magistrate, it's just, it all just rolls off the tongue. We're running late. We're dropping Lampedo off before my shift. Awesome, because it's time for the magistrates rally. And if you just, it's a lot. And I know it's a lot. I'm aware. Just take an ibuprofen. Maybe turn your speakers down just a little bit. He gets really loud. Like I said, he likes to hear himself talk. So yeah, here we go. If you're ready to listen to this trash fire, get your fire extinguishers ready. Am I right? Yeah, sorry, I'm coming. Yeah. Ugh. Well, you won't be coming after the magistrate gets on screen, believe me. Here we go.
Make a stand. Take a seat to engage debate. It's time to meet the magistrate.
Oh boy.
Now, who's this Liz Estrada, and what's she up to now? Is there something beyond shopping and yoga and wine that's now grabbed our gal's attention? Is she off the fence on current events and all the uncivil dissension? Whatever it is these days, believe me, we're already well aware. It's just, why should we care? We may be in part to blame for endorsing the pampered thirsts that seem to make some women act so lame. Are we at fault? The problem us? Do we encourage that wanton lust to blossom? Not in my spouse, in my house, of course. Say another friend, another man, foots it to a shoe store to find a cobbler, an upstanding peach of a dude, right there erect and ready to serve, and tells him, "Sir, the shank of my wife's latest purchase pinches her in a place where she's quite delicate and hurts a little bit. The shoes she chose online looked fine until they arrived on Prime. These Amazon women are quick to throw the dice each time they click to buy. I've no doubt you're well equipped with just the right tool for the act to correct what's illing. Could you come soon this afternoon and see if you can stretch out wider this itching thing that troubles her and loosen up that flap?" And so you see the problem. I've gotten wind of Liz's rally, some sort of sally to make a change. We all want peace in the streets, peace of mind, or perhaps a piece of the other kind.
Nasty.
Order and law, some form of clout, shock and awe, a suck on the jaw. Thugs in the streets, near and far, in uniform and out. But really, what might these women be looking for? Maybe just an open bar. We'll see!
Ugh.
Oh, this bitch. He complains about our comforts like he's in pain. Shopping nails and shoes? Come on, like a witch who's playing a game. We can have our own fun too, just like everyone else. I'm so sorry about how unloved this has made him felt. Men play with their little white balls on a field of green, unable to land them in something that is so easily seen. I'll getting drunk like a skunk to a point that it's even hard to believe, right? What do you think, my audience members? Take a shot. Let our opinions be remembered. All right, let's see. Whoa. Happy Father's Day to me. Happy Father's Day to you, Amber. Cheers. Gross. Especially, I hope not me. I hope you're talking about the magistrate, because you and I are going to have a problem. Just kidding. Oh, here he is. Wow, you're really going to follow up that speech with this knock of oxygen. You're lucky I don't have my hoops on, because I would be taking them off right now. All right, ladies, what is happening? Tell me.
This seems to be the jest, that all of these men can take the best of us and still think, in essence, that we are inferior, and that their sex is far superior. It's a joke that we stroke their ego, balance an entire world on our shoulders, and we go out into the streets to shop. We're waiting for the other shoe to drop at the sound of a whistle and a "hey, baby!" But we keep on walking. We keep on walking because maybe they'll forget and stop talking. But if they should stop to gawk, we have to wonder if it'll be more than that. If our clothes will be tearing. And after an assault, that's not our fault. Inevitably be asked, but what were you wearing? This cannot stand. This cannot hold. This fury by all women will be told by a hurricane of irony. For if they think they can shape us to their will, then we will use our shapes to will them to agony and fight their tyranny of scrutiny with sexual mutiny. Oh, but I need allies for this enterprise. Who is the herald of our community? Oh, Callie, can you see and help what ails me and us all?
Signing on, Liz Estrada. The magistrate's rant is trending up a storm. But what's the big occasion? You look so dire and the web is on fire with speculation.
Callie, it is more than I can bear. It makes my eyes sting crying. I'm ashamed for our nation. The men claim we are devious and conniving. And
you say that like it's a bad thing.
And yet, summoned by me on this life-changing business, life-affirming and life-saving, I dare say, our girls have clearly found a better way to spend it. Like a glass of wine, perhaps.
Sweetie, they'll come. You got me. It's hard for some as a rule of thumb to get free. There's lots to do. Boyfriends to be gotten up one way or another. It's work enough just getting them addressed. And if you've got kids, forget about it with school and house arrest.
You know, this is heavier than you may have guessed.
And what is up, my dear friend, that you were ready for an Ambien? That you've in actual fact invited half the population, the fairer sex, to assess your online demonstration. What's the big deal?
Well, it's this humongous thing. This elephant among us in the room. It is long and hard and connected to the man, but it is not that bulging appendage you may assume.
Don't be so sure, sister. Even you'll admit there's little else discussed.
Even me? My dear, it is human nature. But lately, I've paid as much favor to this global wrong as I used to lay on dongs. You know, it's not so sexy to talk of civil rights, yet this is what lately keeps me up squirming at nights.
It must be burning to make you toss and turn.
So fired up, it comes down to this. The future saved by chicks.
By women? I'm sorry then if it's on us, with everything else we must accomplish and discuss. The home, the job, the kids, the works, and, taking advantage of all of life's little perks.
Ugh. Don't you see the world's fate is in our hands? Harassment and violence on citizens just cannot stand.
I agree. What could be more humane?
Could wipe out hatred.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, it's our world, am I right? And thought is free. So I'm just freestyling. But if we should join fist and glove, sing hand in hand, and hold on to love, then across the land and across the aisle, the men's better halves could fully cash in and bring peace back into fashion.
How could we pull off such a big, wise deed? What's the catch? It's enough just getting our clothes to match. And which perfume creates a mood? You know the biz. I've spent an hour plucking my eyebrows even. Don't even start with shave and sneeze. It's the Bermuda Triangle down there. How on earth do you even select between like a Brazilian or that perfect landing strip? And while I'm still preaching, it's just a quick trip around the world to some anal bleaching.
Tain't that the truth? But listen, these was the names of the weapons of our persuasion. School's in session with a lesson from Dolce & Gabbana. Balenciaga and a Jean Provocateur in our hands will fare over a Smith & Wesson. That sheer baby doll, your date night underwear, the gunk you buy from Goop and the Goop you buy from Mac will be the means of our attack. We'll be fearless in the way that we wear our hair, with merciless accessorizing when we take up arms to bear. So tell me, are the women right to drag their feet?
I'm sure they're woke. They're probably just hypnotized watching another rerun of Ellen.
Oh, God. Not Ellen. Well, I'd stake my life at any rate some more up north biker chicks would have arrived.
Well, finally, there's sexy babe. Welcome, sister. Ooh. Oh, look at that. More at last. Bringing up the rear. I know we have a few lesbians here.
Yes, they do generally manage to come first.
Hey girls, sorry I'm late. I had to iron my favorite t-shirt since we are online. I mean, even in a resistance, one needs to look fine. But if your affair is also pressing, tell me, girl, why are you stressing?
Okay, for my plan to go in effect, we need at least a few more friends here to represent. I've contacted a few special guests. Then I'll end the suspense.
Well, that's fair. That's how you want to roll. Now, where the hell is Lampedo? Oh, there she is.
What?
Oh, there she is.
Oh, hey. Hey. Welcome, Lampedo. God, you were looking better than awesome. The rest of us might hit the Peloton more often because those arms, your legs, that butt, oof, no doubt. You look like you could lift a truck.
I'll work out. Ready for any situation. The modern woman must be prepared for any occupation. Plus, I must admit the effects, I truly enjoy it. And so do the girls when I do my curls.
I declare, what a lovely pair you own. Oof, I'm so glad you brought them. Those bookends will come in handy soon enough.
My partner Ari seems to think so.
And how is that Harold these days? No, it can't be too easy being head of police.
When they're not out on the streets, the magistrate keeps them busy. Somebody's got to be the tough guy.
All right. Well, they can't reach where we occupy. Our cause is just, and our goals are unreachable. Come on. We just need a few more to make this teachable. But who is this adorable youngster?
My name is Minnie.
It's Lydia. She works at the spa.
Oh, hey, that can come in handy. And that explains your perfect skin. This already came up in Callie's Beat It Dead, but I'll bet you're primely trimmed.
Oh, we've sauna together. She is.
Ooh, and Amber, so glad you made it to our forum. We're running a little behind, but not your problem.
Happy to oblige. What's up, Liz?
Yes, why have you herded us hairless cats? What's your secret, Sphinx?
Indeed, what's precisely on your mind?
All right, why are we pussies in cahoots? I'll tell you. But first answer one question.
Oh, as you wish.
All right, well, aren't you sick to see that every day the men have some new crap to say about how other people live and who we are? They have an unending political reservoir. And yet, when something happens, not a peep and not a word except some thoughts and prayers and a hashtag or whatever that's really heard. We are constantly under attack. There's always some new outrage on TV. It's too easy to forget. So we must make the world connect.
Well, when you put it like that.
Yeah, it's a load of crap.
I see why you called me here.
I am willing to bet there is not a single woman here whose mate in their homes gets as worked up about ending hate as they do about jumping your bones. So will you join me if I can figure a way to end this nonsense?
End it? By Betsy Johnson, yes! Even if I have to give up on Etsy and day drinking.
Oh.
Wait, this better be worth it, or else what else am I thinking?
It's worth it.
Sure, I'll tear my favorite t-shirt in half if it'll make things whole.
All right.
That just might roll. I'll tell you how.
Then spill it, girlfriend. I'd bench press twice my weight if I knew that athletic stunt would push elastic into hate.
Will you truly do it then?
Even if
I'm
it kills
convinced.
us.
All right. All right. Then I will reveal my big mystery. Oh, my besties, if we could convince the men to bow to peace, well, then here's the trick. The only one little thing we must give up is dick.
What?
We must refrain from every form of sex. Well, with another.
No.
Say what now?
Yeah. Are you crying?
Should we perhaps try something more artistically inclined?
Screw it! And me for sure. I can swear off the news. I don't need any more of David Muir.
Oh, come on. Give up something that we want too. Now you've crossed the line.
Maureen, you decline?
I'm in step with the Salvation Army.
A minute ago, you were ready to go topless.
Yeah, what? We're not gonna lose our heads.
Any more, Liz? Are you handing out chastity belts?
Was designer, would you wear it?
That's sweet. Nice try. But even you'll agree you can't beat man meat. I mean, you can, but
We are worse than men.
hey, watch it.
Chicken, bacon, and babies all we're good for?
I mean, it's a lot to request with only companions from the treasure chest to get us through the night, but still, Liz, you may be right.
You know, you are the only real woman here in this bunch of cowards.
But if, God forbid, we agree to play, how does that change a thing?
We're femme fatales. We've always had the power. All we have to do is sit there half naked, all glammed up, and refuse the thing they say they want. They'll be at attention soon enough. You know, it's the golden rule. Don't be a tool. Just do unto others as you would expect and treat others with respect. Because when we don't, it leads to death. You know, it doesn't seem like a lot to coax. If there are bloody streets, there will be empty sheets. And once they've demonstrated to a man that it's ended, then we'll sail back into doing unto them.
Amen.
So beauty does kill the beast that bests us.
We'll all look like idiots if our partner should take us at our word and leave us.
I mean, there's more than one way to skin a puss.
There's less to this than meets the ear, but like Bill Cosby, what if they persist?
Right.
Listen, I'll bet they already have that one thing already in their heads. No means no, had better all that need be said.
That's right.
I think we have a plan.
Even though we're an army now, we're just lonely soldiers when at home. I'm not convinced, or, you know, we must face our lovers, our enemy one-on-one when we love and want them as our own. But I'm not convinced that our boobs and asses will make sure any changes pass with the power of their budgets producing record high ratings.
Maureen will take care of that.
What's my husband Kenny got to do with this? I mean, he's just a senator.
He's a key character, but it's your talents that can kickstart reform.
Ooh.
Oh, God, I saw the magistrate was chatting up quite the hateful storm.
Oh boy, that's true to form.
Shock Jock has seen every word, and it doesn't seem like he's a fan of ours. Ooh, yay, and now here he is.
Oh, great.
Speaking of bricks,
What madness is this?
Oh, it seems you're annoyed. Well, it must be done. It's the only choice.
And what is it that you think needs doing?
The world must be safe, sir. That's all there is to it. From you, and we're the ones to do it.
But what if we don't want to be saved?
Well, then, all the more.
How is this even your affair?
You know, a fair respect is what this will take. We've held our tongues and occasionally wrap them for distraction around other issues and try to supply them to some other use. I understand that we've got the vote, so there's no reason why the men running this country into the ground shouldn't represent the rest of us. When we watch the news together and ask, God, how is this still happening? At the worst, we get at none of your damn business. And at the best, as though they meant to plan it, our men would just jointly sulk.
Stop squawking, you arrogant parrot! That was a good policy, but hey, whatever, go ahead. Keep talking.
So I'd feel down and sigh. And he'd be surprised that shopping and gossip wasn't enough to keep me occupied. So maybe he was being sincere when he said if I really felt all that bad, just do what I do and have a beer.
Well, that guy sounds like a genius!
Well, yeah, this is our business, so thanks for tuning in. If you can hold your savvy opinions for just a second, we would take up your old occupations and find a way to restore the nation.
Hey, Liz! Leslie, you're quite the cunning linguist. Just who do you girls think you are?
Okay, I'll take this one.
Yeah, girl.
Who are we?
Mm-hmm.
We are the keepers of ferocious beauty. We are the daughters of your mothers. We are the proud owners of courageous hearts, each stepping forward to do their part. We are the citizens brave with laughter and activism, duty, prudence, science, self-reliance, defiance, sanity, and true patriotism. We are the army disbanders.
Yeah. All right. We'll use the goods God gave us to save us. Sex is the best thing there is. I think we all can agree to that. But our passion now surges for our turn at bat. If getting busy with us is what press men to their best, well, then we're as taken with this as we were to all the rest. We've been called a wealth of names. Some brought smiles and others tears. But the title we intend to earn for ourselves this time, if you please, is peacemakers.
Ha!
Yes! If we weren't on board before, we are certainly ready to set sail now.
Great. Well, there's no turning back. Let's pledge ourselves and swear our pinkies to bind us all together.
Lay out the details and we'll sign on just like you prayed, since that's all now that's getting laid.
Well, each of you grab a bottle and we'll cook up a toast. Way ahead of you, girl.
Got it.
I got the box.
But Liz Estrada, what is this oath that we are assigned?
I'm sure something will come to mind. So, bottoms up, because it'll be a while before you're airborne.
Oh.
Raise a glass and kiss your ass goodbye. Neither paramour nor spouse. So get his freak on with a hard on with me. I'll stay soft and sexy, ever fanning the flames of my denial. So that if my frustrated mate tries to persist with mating, all he'll get for his blue balls is a stink eye insisting on waiting.
Amen.
So if I falter, may my entire quarantine stash miraculously turn to water. Until you respect the human race and any face that does not look like yours, then nevertheless we persist and stay our intercourse.
And
Y'all swear to this?
Absolutely.
absolutely.
All right. Then I dispatch, sacrifice thus.
Cheers. Salute.
We've made a pact, and that's what makes us friends.
Well, I can see what you want of me, but what about the rest?
That's next. Callie, you spread the word around the socials about the payoff from not parting legs. Tell half of every persuasion to keep from coupling until their partner's been swayed. And Ismenia, who takes up your nights?
My boyfriend, husband is the magistrate, but I believe in this cause because until he changes his tune, as do his listeners who tune into him, I will give him no applause and frown. I will not take him lying down.
Okay.
Your work is cut out for you.
Yeah. Well, the rest of you, you know what to do. We're not going off half-cocked. So hit the road. Go forth and don't multiply, you guys. And it seems I've saved the best for last.
You still got my attention.
You're in the movement now.
Indeed. What's precisely on your mind? What have you got planned?
This is where the fun begins. Or shall I say, defund.
Oh, you'd like me to pull the plug on all their spending?
Well, they are called the man. We'll take the pushing, the police, and the politic all at once, and then they'll see who the true dunce is when we hold their balls in our hands. So maybe, if you don't mind, with your assistance, then.
Oh, well, take a look, you crazy diamond.
Ooh. Ooh. It looks a lot like we've hacked in.
Whoopsie. Oh, wait, won't the authorities come right for you, girl?
Oh, well, what do we care? No malware or Trojan horse will be of any threat to us. No zombie bot or a virus will be of any use.
Well, we are locked and loaded, rendered bulletproof. What's your inspiration? My scheme. Is this spyware?
Au contraire, we're not hiding anywhere. We have them by the balls and now hold the purse strings to their whole enterprise. The stakes are high, and this fight was never fair, and they will find out live on air.
Maniacal laugh.
So it started. Let's make our men brokenhearted. No war, no hate. Fuck this magistrate. Where do you stand in this game of two? You have to pick, you have to choose. Hey, this never had to be revolutionary. But all you care is about your popularity. Why can't we just be empathetic? We agree that our history is pathetic. I mean, isn't that poetic? Send me a line about this, Armada. Tell me your thoughts about Liz Estrada. Okay, let's see. I wanted to... Wait, whoa. I love this clock. Yes. This is my beautiful clock that I got online. I can't remember exactly where. Also, I'm not going to get free advertisement over here. All right, let's see what else. We've got some great audience today. Let's see. Oh, Barbara with the comebacks. Yes, Barb. Yes, Barb. And Magistrate, I guarantee he doesn't even know how to take the whites and colors and separate them. He probably just puts them all together and then his whites become color clothes. Yay. That's what we want though, right? All right. I'm with you, ladies. Oh, yes. Yes, ladies, what is happening? Tell me. I'm ready.
Welcome, all you noble warriors, all you champions of this important work I'm asking. I'm speaking to the gender that's already proven their legends at multitasking to assist with just one more crucial topic for your to-do list. Troops of you are already parading to bring equity and harmony. So all you bargain hunters, Etsy makers, nurses, doctors, bartenders, office managers, pole dancers, cookie bakers, office manager, woo! CEOs and tennis pros, this is a job, but we cannot blow a pill we've got to swallow. For if men wish to follow peace and please us, well, then they've already proven 1,000 times that if the reward is right, they will drop to their knees.
Amen, girl.
We already know how to run a house, and we know how to juggle a checkbook, and that is why I am pleased to announce that we now wield the power. Woo!
Now promise me you won't look so dour. I hate women blubbing. Police are en route, but your attempt was cute. You can get back to scrubbing.
You thought women were tame based on the words you spew to our crew new viewers. You underestimate our thirst for justice.
Oh, I've seen plenty well the thirst that drives the women I know.
Save your breath.
Oh, you're misguided. Is money the ultimate cause of power corrupted?
You said it, not us. But I guess we'll find out soon enough now, won't we?
Well, what do you propose?
No. We're done proposing. We now have and hold the credit. Oh, some marriage made in heaven.
You're not qualified!
Enough to be a part of this world and change the tide.
We're talking about peace of mind. We gave you a few different roles to fit it. Your only job was to wear them properly.
You know, a few different kinds of women just doesn't cut it. It seems to me we must either rise to the occasion, then quietly, or cuff a man. Huh. You know, what a choice. You dressed us in it.
What?
Oh, this makes sense.
Yeah. But you know, if you miss your power more than your wife, then I hate to see what your home life is like.
And so would I.
So fine. Now what? We just listen to this insane protest?
That's a start. I'm impressed.
Well, I'm still here, and so are my fans. So, what's your big plan?
Well, I'll try to break it down in a way that you understand. You see, sometimes when we're knitting,
Oh, you knit with wool? Are you trying to pull it over our eyes, weaving this whole construct and looming over all of us instead of leaving well enough alone?
no, this is a better yarn. So if you start off with a big ball of it, but it's already been batted around by the cats, well, first you've got to untangle it like the problem we're staring at. So you string it out like those CSI suspect charts, but you actually have to connect the dots. And then around, you'll reel everyone back in. Everyone.
Well, that sounds like a pretty tangled web you're spinning.
Of course, you got to pick out any ad agents that got in that wish to fleece us or invested in. But once your ball's been cleaned and wound up that night, which is what my girls are doing, then we'd all get on with doing what must be done. A society that's just and lives as one. And we can get back to crafting that garment like you conceived, a coat of many colors that fits all of our needs.
Well, the only thing that you've proven to me is that you own a thesaurus. But go ahead, keep needling us and making baby blankets. You're the experts. Really, just give it a rest.
Hey, you bet. We'll take a break from sex.
Ha!
We're not idiots. The three of us say we're in relationships. We know what we have to say. The last few years have been tough on men with Me Too and changes in the NBA.
To be fair, I know you have more insight than you display.
We're all friends here, but I don't say make a stand just to attract ratings. I am fully committed to at least half of what I declare on air. But all our girls were at that meeting. Have yours already started getting off their backs?
Good news is mine hasn't yet.
Is it fair to let them give us flack? I mean, I know they're great in the sack. But what's next if we go along with this attack?
Never considered the differences in being a guy.
Magistrate, in honesty, there may be bigger fish to fry.
Well, this upstanding member is not getting buried under some bush. Kenny, you're a senator. Liz is committing treason. Aren't you going to defend us? Ari, if I'm not mistaken, you reside in the vicinity of that misfit. So you've probably already deduced what you have to do to truly do your duty. That's my advice, and thanks for asking.
Oh.
Now, who's this that comes a calling?
Lizzie, it's Ari. Stop stalling.
Officially?
Yes, it's officially Ari. I won't be ignored.
You know I can't open that door. What do you want, anyway?
The whole world knows what I'm here to say. Come on, Liz. This sort of felony is not taken well.
Oh, please, you know they'd rather see me in hell.
I'm here to arrest you.
And how do you think that's going to play?
You know I could just cut your cable outright.
Well, then you don't know much about satellites. Besides, Maureen's helping, and after that there'll be another, and then another. And what are you going to do, arrest every woman? Not even the government can be that protective.
I thought you were against conflict in any form or semblance.
Yeah, so let's liven this defense with a little reason and common sense.
Sure, let's trot that one down at the station.
Or you could just calmly get lost.
How on earth will this all end? Open up, Liz, and let me in.
All shops are closed, haven't you heard? You know, this is as good as a high-speed pursuit.
Only what are you chasing?
You know, I think I've already made that clear. At least, I hope I have.
You want all the macho men to think with their heads and not their cocks? Oh, Lizzie, that's asking a lot.
Does that bother you? Does that scare you? Am I being stubborn? Well, tell it to Merkel, Cleopatra, Queen Elizabeth, Anne Victoria, Joan of Arc, Rosa Parks, and, I don't know, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah. So we're at a stalemate?
I don't know. I'll wait.
I went to college, Junior. Now I appreciate Euripides' strange vignette. Woman is the most shameless beast of all beasts that be.
That's big to me. But if you insist on quoting nonsense, maybe you could, Euripides mend a new one?
Maybe we are friends?
Do you even have a warrant?
With all the fun, I forgot one.
Oh, hey, well, come on in. You can choose your coffin.
Sex and violence live side by side in fragile human pain. You all can probably kill this well enough alone without all of us mansplaining. We could chill.
Okay.
Hey, Liz.
You changed your shirt.
Last year's anniversary gift from Kenny.
Oh, so sweet. That's some serious production value, Maureen.
I know. If anything, I miss him, but he's still on his date with the magistrate.
Girl, you mean his visit to overrun the foothold one?
Well, what good is winning with no one to share it with?
Hey, I thought we were the tougher sex with having kids, breaking glass ceilings, and getting waxed. No, to wane in our moment of victory is to dictate that our mandate is temporary. We must buckle down when it gets hard and steel ourselves to all distractions and take hold of tempting interactions. If we come into our role as temptresses and seduce respect, then we are triumphant because we see ourselves as more than what they make of us. We must take the cause to higher planes and have them tick our boxes on election day and not just as a chalet for their own erections.
Okay, so a clump of women have been watching and texting their partners for ending the race. Half claim they should get laid since nothing will ever change, and the rest are on their knees begging for a break since things appear to, maybe strangely with new grown-ups in the house, things are getting better?
No. I clearly defined, and you all agreed what we need to see before we let them slip back between the feet. No one's waving those white flags yet, so our vaginas will just have to wait.
We all saw that Ari's almost on our side. That's new. Is it such a sin? Doesn't that mean that I too now can be on my side with them?
No, nice. You know you're still sitting on a manhole that we've got to keep a lid on.
Until the ballot boxes are open to change, our ballot boxes must remain Loctite.
No! The ballot boxes are about to crash with the number of dick pics and twat shots flying around the internet.
Okay, so then to sum it up, would you say that our story is building to a climax?
Oh, I wish, but it's for our fearless leader to assess.
Look, maybe you expect a lot from me, but you know what a hopeless dope the magistrate can be. So maybe. Maybe I'm the most useful spouse if I get back to keeping house. After all, someone's got to start cleaning the clocks and start reckoning to lay some pipe. There's a niche female. Wood to be stripped and a pole to varnish in the bargain, trees and all of these, and a house to be beautified with bumping uglies.
Well, here's a newsflash. I think that's
Pregnant?
What?
That is a shock, and printed without a seed of doubt.
I'm lusting for the future, and I'm free to anybody who wants to grace my belly, and then go down lower. I've christened the kid Reconciliation.
And I guess we'll see that it was an immaculate deception. Seriously, with all this, I can't seem to concentrate.
Oh, I bet there's something writhing in your mind.
Sure. And I bet it could poke an eye out.
Ladies, listen, I know you want your pleasure, but be pleased as well. They too are tossing and turning in the night. I'm sure of it. So hold on just a little while longer. Hold out and persevere before putting out. We're sworn to victory. Don't crash. Remember the words?
Something about hard-ons and Nike's not jogging.
Yeah. We have a winner.
But I want his wiener.
What it's going to take to come out on top.
That's all we want now.
Whoa. Come to this? Somebody sent us all a pic. Oh, God. Ladies, keep your mind on your oath.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Nana is that?
That is a fine upstanding hello.
Oh, God. Does anybody find this billboard for Viagra?
Kenny!
What?
Holy shit.
Oh my God! No. Hold your phone a minute, there, big boy.
Hey, Maureen, this is perfect. How to work this putz. Play flute. Read them on. Make promises of heaven and desperate man can be who's always sworn. And at the end, he'll do anything to please her.
I can be a professional prick teaser. I'll ease him into it. That could take a while. That thing looks like it goes to 11. I swear, his game is almost a foot.
Yeah.
We'll give you your privacy in just a minute. All right. I'll set the scene and then let you be a scene without the hurt. We'll keep the text advice coming in on the down low.
Huh? The down low is where the coming is not taking place.
Right.
Oh, hey, sorry. Did that seem long?
You tell me.
You know, it is magnificent to see you, Ken.
Where's Maureen at?
Well, if she's really at the farm, then she's bragging to the others about one man you and on about your long-standing, you know, the property you own down south. Your name spends a lot of time on her lips and in her mouth.
Well, that's a start.
She says no one measures up to you.
Then bring her back.
Aw, what's in it for me? What are you offering?
If you let me see my wife, maybe I can warm the magistrate up to your optimistic plan.
Ooh, strike up the band.
Hurry up. My life is meaningless without my mate. I can't sleep. I can't eat, but somehow I'm still putting on weight.
Oh, well.
I'll leave you three alone then.
Maureen, look at you, so clothed in beauty, so fresh. Almost looks like you've lost 10
Don't you dare say pounds.
years. 10 years.
Well, I guess all of the ladies look prettier when it's closing time at the watering hole.
Just come home so I can kiss your
My ass.
your feet. I didn't know you were gonna agree with all these Gloria Aldrids.
Better than that. It was more than me that got you brutes cock-blocked out of the treasury. Oh, that tactic's a little jarring.
I'll be your slave one forever.
You'll be lucky to get where my razor crests.
Stop being so finicky. You said you like spooning canoodling, and we could be doing that right now.
Well, you have to get off the path of the magistrate first before I get you off. This is the way.
Isn't there any way around your oath?
Oh, I'm not saying that I don't want or love you.
Then let me love you too.
Not with the child looking on.
You've seen my affection, and I've my affliction.
Oh, are you comfy? Do you want to take your socks off before I get your... Ooh, well, that's just too easy and oh so sleazy.
Sure, beats a hard day at the office.
Oh, well, I bet now you want to see my orifice.
Only if it's opening for back for business. I need to get Princess laid here.
Well, you are killing me with kindness. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
Look, my thrusters are in full blast, and my Wookiee, he's out of the cockpit.
Well, I bet Han Solo's getting antsy. Shall I make the leap to hyperspace?
Oh, those are no moons.
How do you like those moons?
Lower, please.
How do you like those moons?
Oh.
Oh, do you need a tissue or a towel? It looks like you're sweating.
All good on my end.
You're not leading me on, are you? About taking your hands off the treasury?
What? Me? No.
No, never.
Look, what do I need to do to land this?
Just back off this whole enterprise.
Done. 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 Done.
Really? Did you just tap delete with your meat saber?
Maybe. Am I your papa?
Ooh, baby, of course. But make sure you get the magistrate to stop talking shit about us on air.
That stinks. I mean, I'm all for a little foreplay, but this has gotten out of hand.
Well, you better get a grip. Otherwise, you'll never dock your rocket in my Endor again.
These women have me pulling my hair out. I can't take it in my head. My head is still pounding. My head's pounding.
Whoa!
Take a look.
I feel sorry for both of us. What human being could sustain this unforeseen domestic strain and not a single trace of willing women in the place? How can our kidneys, balls, butts, and brain, our main veins remain saddled? It's just insane.
Oy vey, monsieur.
We're up a creek with just our paddles.
Look, maybe I am just losing it, but is it too much? Just too much to ask for some hurricane, some unholy hurricane to pick up my girlfriend and send her like a tumbling weed coming straight to my face? Is that too much to ask?
Yes.
Has it already come to this?
I'll be the one to ask the questions. What the hell is your intention?
To answer what we all want.
That's still a question.
What's transpired with Kenny here?
Don't ask. My dragon's trained and just unstraight as shit.
He tried to launch a full frontal attack on Maureen. It backfired.
Yeah. Probably better I don't know.
Look, maybe between this unholy trinity, we could somehow spell a solution.
We definitely can't keep it up like this. Kenny, you definitely shouldn't.
A resolution then. Even I want to call it quits.
Stop the presses, he acquiesces. Even you?
Oh, not yet, compadre. I know my brand is divisive, divide and conquer, but sometimes it just doesn't tally.
Maureen had demands from women at the rally.
Oh, really?
Have you ever thought of using your powers for good?
To unite the idiocracy into sainthood. Oh, God.
Okay, God, him too.
What has Maureen got you up to?
Well, she has made it very, very clear. If I ever want to get back up against her, I have to somehow steer this ship to course.
Oh, is that a fact? We three amigos were just fine, I thought, until these vigilantes got their panties in a knot. But it's not quite enough, is it?
I'll try my best to break it down for you.
Don't use too many big nouns.
You can understand them.
Well, Lampito, now what in the world is this about? Ari, give hearty thanks to your dearly departed.
Who knows? Maybe she's breaking ranks.
Ah. So one room for one more missing link at your sausage party.
Were your ears burning?
Oh, I see something sizzling.
Hey, baby.
Gents, what's up aside from what's clear?
No. Ladies first.
That's rare for you. Look, you're not the only ones that this is hard on.
You started this mess.
And you all can bring about the end.
Ah, that's easy for you to defend. It's your actions that caused no action.
There is nothing easy about this fight.
I'll confess, you got that one right.
Well, we want our mates as much as you.
Are you here to dictate demands?
Dictate? No, that's not quite how we find it.
Well, then maybe you can help Kenny unwind its lust for the likes of us.
I'm just here from lust.
Aren't we all?
And now here's Maureen's call.
Ah, the posse's arrived. Let them
Back
in. We
for
got
more?
nothing to hide. Well, maybe you, Kenny, but we've already eyed it, and if that were my flagpole, I'd be waving it with pride.
Back for more?
Well, I did sort of leave it hanging.
Yeah, you reckon?
You left quite an impression.
Yeah, your actions did get our attention. Maybe our date isn't quite over yet.
You bet. I just started TED Talk to menfolk and what you ladies want.
Well, I'm so glad that I squeezed myself in.
Was that the only reason?
Hey, it's not easy on either end.
Then what will it take to get to making our ends meet? We are at an impasse.
Well, dialing back the venom would be neat. And seeing how you can change the way that you're treated, we will open our legs and let you pass.
Well, I just give fangs to what everyone's thinking.
Everyone.
Well, a whole lot of someone's inklings.
But is it your opinion of us that you want us to change or maybe turn the other way around? Could you maybe perhaps direct your hate parade to a slightly higher ground?
You know, I love how women start off with their guys because they cherish all of them uniquely and then perish to change every part throughout completely.
That's a pretty troubled appraisal and not at all what this is about.
I'm beginning to feel outnumbered.
That's a start. You've been that way a while. Even though you're loved by a good woman, it doesn't seem to stop the guile.
It wouldn't kill us to listen. The airwaves are full of sounds ready for our receivers.
Exactly. And when our demands are met, you can receive us.
All right, numbed out. Now stop making sense. Okay, Maureen, draw me a chart.
Okay. I pray that this is evident and simple. There are a lot of ears that do look up to you.
Well, and now see here. It's my sweetie, and surely this is her own idea. It appears we have a full house. Oh, darling, we were just chewing the fat before we get to cracking.
I'm glad that's still my name. My gals, it's nice to see us all together.
It's a regular school reunion in session. Maureen was just about to teach us all a lesson.
And Minnie, here we are again. I'm starting to think your boyfriend already knows how a set is made and what it takes to get his table laid.
You just want lip service for the wheels that are already turning?
That's a fairly big concession.
I'll gladly take lip service, table service, whatever service is available.
Minnie, I'll see you home for dinner.
I'd like to reconcile. Truly, I would. But I believe they're right. I hold their flag now. Our cause is just.
Just because what? They caused a scene and made a few waves. It's fleeting and will blow over like sheets in the wind.
Here, I thought you were the kind of dame who was game to ignore this nonsense and their consequences.
I'm starting to think that's the problem.
Well, then don't think. It's worked for me somehow so far.
Sure, right up until here we are.
Aren't you my mirror? I thought we had that in common. Don't we both deplore the same things? I honestly can't stand anyone telling me what to do. Hell, I hate my own authority.
Then maybe, baby, lately you're not alone. I mean, you've always talked a big game, and I used to adore that above all. But since we've laid off sex, I see more clearly now. Can't we see our way to true love and treat everyone dearly?
Well, then what I've got to say next is for the whole class. I'll be vindicated. You'll see. We men, we don't have to do anything. I'm not a power-mad chauvinist, not a racist, sexist, raving lunatic, but...
Well, there's always a but.
Right?
Yeah, well, he's a realist.
If you insist.
Okay, I know he's my friend, but that's getting old. I see.
My ears like the sound of that, and so does the rest of me.
I was already making your case before you joined. He's so annoying, and I'm so frustrated with this whole ruckus.
Yeah, I know, but that's old news for the both of us, babe.
There's got to be a way to make this work. It seems like Liz has got the whole world in on her side. If we started off with 50%, the women, then how do we tick off all the boxes?
I'll ring all the bells, balls. No, bells, balls.
Balls, I'm frustrated. There, I'll admit it. But to say that I'm wrong and quit? Ah! Really? That's a big hit.
Well, a big hit for a big blow.
I'd like to go along.
By the way we play him as the ignorant goes, I hate him. He's such a twat.
What did you say? I can't hear you.
This thing's still on.
Guys, are we losing focus?
Fuck us! Breaking up again! What now?
That's just what we want you to do, is to focus.
Kenny, baby, all you have to do is lie back and do nothing. I know you can do that. Now just get your boss to do the same.
That sounds like a lot of work, and
you're fired if that helps.
what? Come, you spit it out. Come on.
Honey, what the hell?
What the hell?
I'm
What
fired.
about the police? What about the police?
That's, you don't stop cop blocking me.
I'm just...
Wow.
Oh my God, isn't this so obvious?
You're all oblivious.
Oh, Jervis?
Ridiculous.
Wow. Can't be serious.
Idiots.
Total silliness.
Enough of this.
You'd bury us?
Oh, I'm delirious?
That's what you're giving us?
Oh, envious.
Oh, you're the trickiest.
Oh, do it because you pity us?
Pretty devious.
We prefer insidious.
Precarious.
Tedious.
Enough.
So tough.
Cream puff. Well, that was something new. Ah, you're back.
I'm trying to be the bigger man.
Oh, I can see that.
Both your head and mine are swollen enough to admit that you're the one most equipped to broker an end to this conflict.
Don't tell me you've risen to this women's occasion.
Isn't your surging following equally inflamed?
All right. You don't have to hit me over the head with that bat. You want to strike back below the belt in the same way that they've hit us.
Probably, but not exactly. Look, Liz Estrada started all of this, and that's where it will all end.
All right, I get your point.
Look, Liz has already pitched another rally, but what if we could turn those tables into a convention, a savvy Central Congressional Congress, and negotiate a peaceful surrender? We needn't agree on anything up front. Just get us all in the Zoom room all at once.
Well, that would be quite a stunt.
I might be approved to speak for the forces. That's true, but you should raise an alliance among whatever you call the subversives that tune their lives on you.
I get that you're just praising to coerce me.
Not at all. There are no tricks. Is it working?
Well, the only thing more inflated than my ego lately is my dick. But I guess I could get them all to stand up and stand by. We're all just sticks of dynamite with legs, and something's got to give.
Then let's lay plans to get us laid.
Well, from your mouth to God's ears and into our girl's rear estate.
Sure, what you said. Can't wait.
Oh, I didn't say I was swayed. Keep your pants on. We're just covering all the bases.
I wish. I'd be happy with second base, mwah, and a good night kiss.
I am fed up with all of this emotion and anger. Why do we have to miss so much sex and laughter? Would you rather hate and masturbate than kiss my thighs and make me high? We could be having cunnilingus, but you'd rather be a dingus. Our female intuition has brought us to this position. Admission to your ambition can change our condition and bring fruition to hate's demolition. I'd like to think I'm not alone in feeling this way. My ladies, my queens, what do you have to say? All right, let's see what the people are saying. All right, let's look at these comments. So many comments. I did want to bring this up. I can't spell menace without men. Where's the lie? And then there was another one. Hold on. I saw it. Where is it? It was about, what do you think the magistrate, what kind of guy the magistrate is? A fart in human form. Yes, he is. And he also smells bad. His voice is so annoying. I am saying that every single day. I just can't stand the sound of his voice. All right, one more comment, and then I want to see what the ladies are up to. Let's see. Y'all should just go gay. Well, hey, bisexual for life. Okay, ladies, what is happening?
Make a stand. Make a stand. Take a seat to engage debate. It's time to meet the magistrate.
Well, you're usually a nicer fellow when you let your fingers do the talking.
Well, this jock is shocked by that statement. Recant it, or can't you? Oh, sweetie, the plants and the cat haven't been fed since you left, and don't even ask about the dishes and clothes. Didn't you at least feel sorry for them? Is this really what you propose?
We took our oaths to be as one, in sickness and health, poverty and wealth, unity in matrimony. But the women have taken an oath of our own.
I hear your oath at night, my dear, moans as I work hard on the grindstone.
The oath to be united as a people, to love, nurture, and protect, lest we end up alone.
See, that just proves it. Without you, I can't even get my head straight.
And yet you carry on and you can win me back so easily. Look, I know it's just a tired joke to tell. Let's just be friends, for starters. But could that be all that we really need as partners?
Ooh, what are you doing?
Trying to make you look less foolish. Not that your fans would notice.
Do I project the right degree of cranky?
Yes, very dignified and angry. Oh, but there's something in your eye.
Oh, great. Is that what's been bugging me?
Oh, no wonder you can't see straight. Oh, there you go. You know, even as terrible as you've been acting lately, I'd still kiss these tears away.
Look, Minnie, if you could stop telling me what to do, then maybe I could start doing it. It's pretty nuts what you Barbies have been up to. I confess, now that you've organized, there's nothing meek about you kittens. You all roar like lionesses.
That makes perfect sense. Now, if you're done throwing your fit, I'll let you throw some switches.
Ooh.
Yep. No touch.
Oh, no touch.
No touch.
No touch. No touch. I give up and give in. The conspiracy is swelling, and so am I, and both are ever harder to defeat. If your bosses doubt just how hard up we all are, then just whip out your credentials and dispel them and compel them with that erection and move to be approved as your superior selection.
I'll go to Liz's bogus convention.
What a change! Oh, who cares? I'm just glad you came.
Busy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Everyone here?
Oh, yeah. I'm here.
Uh-oh.
Paint, awkward.
What are you all doing here? Hello.
Come to
Show.
offer a great leaf and take a poke at peace.
And you, Kenny?
Jesus, please.
And is that the magistrate? Ooh, aren't you sore from that master debate?
Just get on with it. There's reps here from around the globe.
Then I suppose you don't feel so wholly alone.
Where's Queen Elizabeth?
You'll see. Tonight we've got an opening act to put us all in a friendly mood. You can come through, my dear. It's okay. But please, campers, hold your lens elsewhere because we don't need to spot your little pup tents anymore. And good thing for all of you, Lorena Bobbitt's nowhere near because she might log in and lob off. And now I give to you, Amber, a fine piece of aspiration with a song of reconciliation. Available soon on Amazon and iTunes and from some random guy selling CDs from his trunk.
We're all called by the same muse, reconciled when we dance, grateful for our holy music to grace us with our. We could be better angels, spread our wings, and take the leap. Be better angels, all living in one heart.
Hail, wonder of all babes, lead us, teach us, unify us. Be terribly tender, sincerely deceitful, nobly crafty, and sweetly severe. Here appear erect, still literally, the enforcers that stand. Again, actually. Hello. Another friend for the rally. And submitted for your approval at the signposts ahead, their claims for unity.
Oh, hello, corn dogs. I'm glad to see you've mustered your buns here to come up. This shouldn't be as hard as you've all been hot and bothered. Unless you've already started talking to one another. Now let's remember that help us.
We're all here ready to craft plans for enduring peace. So we're already in agreement. Text yes, if you mean it. Your penises and other parts have led you here from near and far. Or to use a proper Latin plural, we've collected a big old bag of dicks.
That's enough tricks. Here we are.
Yes, that's right. So like I said, all that's left is to count out a few details. So let's talk to body politics.
You're too smart for us.
You'll keep up. I see that. You know, I've learned a lot over time from my mom, dad, cousin Eric. So let me start by being generous and saying, you know, maybe we're all to blame. That the war in the street, the battle of the sexes are, in fact, connected. We all wish to worship at the altar, don't we? The communion and union. These tensions have just been getting stronger for years.
And we can't hold it much longer.
See, that's the thing.
Which thing?
See, can't we agree on a cause that we all want to join? From purple mountains majestic to the fruited plains of Amber's waves of grain. Ooh, man, that was a long route. Worth the trip? I guess we'll find out.
That's a well-drawn map. Great proportions.
I'd like a portion of that.
Well,
Shouldn't our cause be to glue this all together? To see the whole, the sum of all of its parts?
Oh, God, are you going to start needling us about wool again?
Why? Have you already seen enough?
No, I'd like more muff.
Oh, dear.
Could we perhaps see some of the other hemisphere?
Oh, one of them. You're really being an ass man.
You know I'm an ass man, but what's our plan coming together?
Well, if we should come together and, bring us all together on one foot, we've got to stick our necks out and extend a hand to take a stand on the right foot. If we cast an eye on the borders, what we used to wish to hoard, and shoulder together, seeing us in the same box, well, could that be the beginning of the form of a world which we want to mount?
Oh, I get it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
This land is our land, am I right?
I'd certainly want to plow those grounds so deeply.
And fertilize them completely.
Repeatedly and often.
And you can with your own loves once this is settled. So if you're ready to end this confusion and get your heads together,
We better.
then I believe we reach a conclusion. Do I need map this further?
Oh, no. We get the picture.
You mean, I can't believe I'm saying this, that we should take the steps, pioneering one foot fronting the other with no one better than another. We'll stick together hand in hand over ups and downs on that righteous path. Each day, hour after hour, keeping to that straight and narrow.
To take the high road now and never be the bad guy, ever.
Duh.
Look at you. I'm so glad you come to your senses. The worlds we need to share don't appear on any chart. So please keep exploring with your hearts. The nations of our brave new world are occupied by vitality, joy, creativity, and love. Woo. Would everybody like a slice of that?
What did we just say?
And we're agreed?
Yes, indeed.
I'm hitting send.
Yes. Ooh, well, just one more thing.
You bet.
Your Amazons will still control government spending, what you spend your time on, and what you cover. And then we will make sure you are uncovered and well spent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, table. I like the table. Table's good.
Well, fair enough. Then it seems we've not another boat taken. We've come to a fitting. If you are at last back to being good, then we are back to getting nasty. Yeah.
Yes.
Ladies, yes, guys, grab it. Drive them home.
Yes, gentlemen, start your engines. It seems so simple now that it's done, right? Why did that have to be so long and hard? So, now that we put everyone to bed, it's mended, we're back to being friends. And I guess all that's left to be said is that the one thing any of us really hoped for simply was a happy ending.
Mother Earth still lighted now, peace born in her song. If we've learned anything from history, hold it and hang on. We could be better angels, spread our wings and take that jump. Soar as better angels, and all bless everyone. Love could reign over all of us, just the thing to make life better. Trust human kindness as the fire to bring us all together. We could be better angels,